Okay, so welcome back to the KMTRADERS channel. We are looking at the Bitcoin today, taking on from our previous analysis from last week and bringing it forward for this week. Just by looking at the daily chart, we can see that we are still currently in a bullish momentum just because of the closing of lower lows and higher highs and lower highs as well. So we have a high here, a lower high, a higher high, and a higher low. So this is what is making me still convinced that we're in bullish momentum. So if we just take it down to the 4 hourly, we have all this drawings here is what we currently did last week. We was around this point here from the analysis. We kind of said that we was looking for momentum upwards, and we managed to hit our zone and push straight through, and we found sensitivity at this level. We was looking at this key point here, which is our monthly zone that we found. We found a key sensitive point here, and this is where we found a reversal. We also found some key point news this week, which caused a big drop from our key point reversal to test our retest zone, which is here. This should be extended as of such, but I just don't do it as much. But these zones just extend here. So if I extend this one as well. Wait a second. Like this. So as you can see, we've got our reversals at these key zones. So this is why it's giving me more confidence that these zone levels are important and they are valid. So whenever it comes to testing your own zones and your own key levels, it's important to overall assess data from when you first set it, and then compare it to how it's progressed and how it's recently tested and reacted in certain conditions. So as we have this pin bar rejection clear here, we've made a close on the second zone point on the top here, and we've got our retest zone here. So we have our rejection, then we got straight up by price action closing above the zone. Then we tried to retest the zone very well, and it rejected very well. So looking on from this, I would presume an entry point if we could get a retest here. So I would want the perfect ideal condition to get back into this market. I would want to say that price reacts to this zone here. I want to see this kind of reaction. So I would have entered here if this happens again. So if we find a bullish engulfing candle, which would shoot us straight back up and hopefully take profit at these levels here. So something like this. This would be our take profit zone 1, and our next key area would be here. Potentially this zone that we formed here as well, as we did find a new turning point. So that could be, so we could have 3 take profit zones here. So 1, TP1, TP2, TP3. We just have to see how news unfolds and how news continues. So this would be my analysis for this week. I'm just clearing this up. But we previously discussed how price could have gone either way because we were still undecisive from here. We could have saw price jump up or jump down, so I discussed that in the previous video. So you would like to have a look at the reasonings why what sort of scenarios could happen. But yeah, we managed to get our momentum upwards, and we did touch our reversal on the. So this key level here does stand valid, as it's almost as perfect here as that replayed. So this key reversal makes me convinced that this is a valid point here. This zone for me is also valid as well, as we got rejection lines here as well. We also have a rejection from here, as this proves resistance. We also have resistance / support here as well, and this has also provided support as well. So our zones are matching up very well and nicely, so we could anticipate, we just have to anticipate what happens next. So like I said, I would want to see something like this and see if we could continue our momentum upwards. I highly doubt that we would go lower, just because we would start to breach lower lows and switch the momentum like that. However, if price does manage to come past this, I would start to look for an entry point again here. So perfect conditions would be to buy here and take profits in one of the four key zone levels, or we could see it bounce straight off here. So that is my review for this week on Bitcoin, and we'll see how it unfolds in the following week, and we'll see what happens. Thank you for listening to the video, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you.